After many months of clearing and preparing the land, the Zion Hills Cemetery is finally ready for ground-penetrating radar. This has been a long overdue moment for Elizabeth and all of the friends of the Zion Hills Cemetery.
We've been working on this project for about 3 years, clearing the site. Randy from Omega Mapping is here today, and we're going to look at the layout, try to find the rows of graves, how they're laid out. I think he's going to start over on one side, and we're going to work our way across. So I'm excited to see how everything progresses. It's just exciting just to see this finally come together. I don't think we're going to be able to do the back area yet, just because there still is a little bit of work to do there, but it's all coming together.
Basically, we're going to take a picture under the ground and see if we can find burial sites, voids in the ground, structure under the ground. Typically what we're going to do is run this antenna at the base of this machine over the surface of the ground. It sends a signal out in a conal shape, and the reflection comes back just like a sonar model. And then we'll be able to see where some of these burials are. We're in the burial area, but if you want to slide around behind me and look at this screen, I think you might be able to see it on your. What we're looking for is this under the ground. If you look, you can see that arch on the screen. That is where there's either a void in the ground or a structure under the ground, and the water is folding over the top of it. This particular one, I can tell that there's 3 burials right there. There's one here that has water flowing over the top of the void, and you can see that little dot in the middle. There's another here very close to it, and another right next to it. All of those appear to be under that big pine tree, or either between the pine tree and the oak tree. So I'm guessing that the probability is that those are probably roots that we're seeing. Up here we also have the possibility of roots, but we've got visible signs on the surface of the ground. The lines, if you notice, I was going north to south when I was scanning. I did that intentionally because typically in a cemetery of this age, they were faith-based burials, and the burials are typically facing east. So what I was trying to get is a cross grid going over the burials so that I could see a more defined burial spot.
It's just going to be interesting to see where everybody's buried. I just can't wait to see what he finds here. I'm so excited. Sadly, we'll never find everything, but you try to find the bits and pieces that you can and embrace that part of history, so that you don't lose everything. You embrace what you can find, and that's what's exciting, is that you don't have to lose everything. You don't have to lose it all. You just gather what you can and enjoy that. So I'm excited about that. I mean, it's fun to watch him put down the markers. I'm excited.